Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. Anyway, let's jump right into it. So today we're going to do some seed starting. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to be seed starting our next season of crops, and then we'll go from there. I never use the same seed starting method. I haven't found one that I'm like really fond of. There's a few things that I'm fond of, and there's just some things that I haven't really perfected yet. So this is going to be my first official seed growing season of trying to start everything from seed. So it's going to be fun. So we're going to jump right into it. So first, these are going to be the seeds that I'm starting right now. So I have some yarrow. I have two different types of eggplant. I have a jalapeno pepper. I have this piñata blend, which I want to say they're like, I think they're cayenne peppers. Yeah, it's just different color cayenne peppers. I have some Scotch bonnet peppers that I have saved, some echinacea, and then we're going to try, this is going to be, I don't know how many times I've tried to grow pumpkins. It just never works out. We're trying again. So I need to get these started now because I know for sure pumpkin, obviously we want it around during October. I want to say I'm cutting it very close, but we'll see. Even if it comes after October, I am okay with that. So let's get started. So those are the seeds we're going to use. I have some red solo cups that I use, and then we're going to be trying out this Miracle-Gro seed starting potting mix. So we're going to try this out. One thing that's going to be new this growing season, or these seeds, I'm actually going to put it in this large bowl. I don't know what, yeah, it's a bowl. I'm going to put it in this bowl, empty it all out, and I'm actually going to moisten, is that a word? I don't know, but I'm going to wet it to get it, I don't want to say the word's going to be like drenched, but to where it could clump together. So let me get my little handy dandy sprayer. I'm just gonna wet it a little bit. Hopefully that's enough. Let's see, mix it up a little bit. I think we need some more water here. Yeah, just a little bit more. And it's just so the seeds can start off in a moist, yeah, just a little bit more. In a moist curve. There we go. I know some people use, like, they make their own mixture, which I've had success making my own mixture as well. So I know it's like a mixture of, I want to say vermiculite, cocoa coir, and earthworm castings, I want to say it is. I've did that for the last seeds that I started in the garden, and it worked out pretty well. But if I could just buy this and just call it a day, then we can do that too. So I want to say this already has some nutrients in it. Let's see. Enriched with Miracle-Gro plant food. So we'll see. We'll see how this fares. If anything, if it doesn't work out how I want it to work out, then we go back to making our own. So I could feel some moisture in here, and it clumps up. We're gonna call that a go. So now that I have that all ready to go, I'm gonna take my cups. Okay, don't follow me. Okay, you should rinse out these cups. Pause. I'm gonna rinse out these cups because they're actually quite from my previous seeds. Rinse them out first, okay? And we're back with rinsed cups. Now that they're clean. So I discovered, good thing I rinsed them. So if you want to know how to use solo cups, it's literally just solo cups, and then I cut some, I probably should have brought regular scissors out to do this, but I literally cut some drainage holes. I probably should have brought regular scissors for this. Oh, there you go. Yeah, just cut some drainage holes in so the water when you water the seedlings, it has somewhere to go. So let me just do that real quick. Good thing I rinsed them, because I would have never known that those don't have any holes in it. So now that we have our soil in our cups ready to go, we're gonna fill them up. So another reason why I like the solo cup, I tried potting in like those like little cell starter things, and I don't like it. And the main reason why I don't like it is because at a certain point you're gonna have to move your seedlings over. You're gonna have to move them over to a bigger pot. And I'm starting these seeds kind of late, according to myself. I'm starting these kind of late, so I try to do things that are gonna be easier on me in the garden and just easier to keep up with, honestly. And having to switch, and I know you could grow like, I think one tray, I have some, I think one tray you can grow like up to 72 seedlings, I think, which is great if I'm gonna be able to keep up with it. I got 2 gremlins at home that I stay home with. No. So this was something that I seen another gardener do, and I'm like, that makes sense. That makes total sense. You don't have to worry about sizing up your seedlings. Like, this is going to be more than enough space for them to grow before you get them in the ground. So I'm just filling them up, probably till I could put more in that one. So I'm just filling them up, not all the way, but a decent amount of soil. And we're gonna do this for all these cups. And then usually to mark them, because you know I'm bad at labeling, we know this already, I just take a Sharpie and write on it. You can see that I have writing on them already, but since I didn't rinse the cups ahead of time, I'm just gonna fill up the dirt first, and hopefully they dry in time, since it's so hot out here. It's probably one of the first days in a while that it's not raining here in South Florida. It's been raining almost every day. Well, it rained earlier, but now the sun is out. It's raining every day. The garden, I have to show you the garden. Hopefully I have time in this video, but it's been it's been a mess. It's been a mess. So right now I'm just trying to do some damage control because I let it get out of hand on top of starting these seeds. So that's what happens with gardening, though. It's expected to get out of hand sometimes. And I haven't perfected like a schedule or anything like that. So I know once I get the hang of it, it'll be a lot easier to keep up with everything. But the weeds are out of control. The lawn is out of control back here because of the weeds. We did not have any success with that loofah that we planted a few months ago. Believe it or not, the vines were beautiful, but for whatever reason, I just never, I have more soil left. Cool. For whatever reason, we've never got any blossoms on our loofah. So that was sad for me. I thought we were going to have a good loofah crop, but we didn't. I'm just going to look and see which ones could use a little bit more soil. Like I said, I'm not filling them up, but I do want them to have a good amount of soil in them. And if you come across like these bigger chips in your potting soil, just while you're filling them up with your hands, just take them out. Take them out. Okay, I think, this one needs some. All right. So we got our soil cups filled. Clean my hands. I probably should have taken off my ring. Oops. Let's put this to the side. So we have the Sharpie. We have the seeds. Now let's figure out what I'm growing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. I'm gonna grab another cup to make it 20. 20. All right, so let's see. What do I have? I have eggplant, 2 different eggplants, 2 different, okay. I have 2 eggplants, 3 peppers, 2 of my medicinal stuff, and 1 pumpkin. I think I'm going to start with the pumpkin first because I think I'm only going to do 2 pumpkins. Yeah, and these are going to be the New England sugar pie. I want to say these are the ones that you bake with to make pumpkin pie out of. And we're going to look up and that's cool. Each of the packets, they have some instructions. So I just look it up. Let's see. Needs rich soil harvest. So we're going to do seed depth, 1/2 inch to 1 inch. So I'm going to take 4 seeds. Do I just want to do 1 seed? Usually I try and do 2 seeds in every cup so it can help with the germination. If one doesn't work, the other one will. But if they both work, then we got 4 pumpkin plants. And what am I going to do with 4 pumpkin plants? Let's just do 1 seed each. Let's do 1 seed. Let's see if it works. So, you know, they have these fancy little things. I have one. I'll show you. They have these fancy little things. I say fancy because I don't use it. But it's to help you with your seed planting. And, oh my gosh, it's all faded by now. But it tells you 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 1.5, 2 inches. And you just poke a thing and call it a day. For the sake of this video, I'll use it. Make sure that's good. I'm going to go to the inch. I'm going to plop the seed in there. And there is a trick to get these to germinate faster. I learned it from, what did I learn it from? I think it was Epic Gardening. And like with hard seeds like this, like pumpkin, like squash, pumpkin, cucumber, that type of thing, you could cut like just a little bit on the top. And it'll help like all the water get through. I'm not going to do it. I probably should, but I'm not. I'm going to plant that right in there. And then we're going to save the watering in for after so I could do them all at the same time. I'm going to put it in there. You don't want to pack it too deep. This is one of the newer cups. Okay, cool. And we're going to put sugar, pie, pumpkin. Sugar pie pumpkin. Put it on this side of the table. We'll do the same thing here. Sugar pie pumpkin. So that is basically how I'm going to do the rest of these. Sugar pie pumpkin. So I'm going to get that done, and for the sake of not keeping you guys here just watching me do the same thing and probably sing to myself, you don't want to hear me hum or sing to myself. I'm going to come back later when I fill all these cups, label them, and then I'll show, if we have enough time, I'll show you how our garden looks. It's not going to be pretty, I warn you. It's a mess because I let it go, but it's a work in progress. So we'll be right back. All right, so all of the seeds have been labeled and put in the soil. I'm just that's how I label them. Just cross out the old ones and then put the new name on it. So, whew, it's hot out here. So I have majority 2 of everything. There's some I think I did 3 of. There's some I did 3 of. Anyway, so I got my pumpkins, my eggplant, and then I tried doing some echinacea and some yarrow. I've been trying to get my medicinal garden up and running, but it's hard to grow medicinal herbs, honestly. I'm trying to keep it away from the rest of the garden, just because one, we have dogs, two, we have two kids. So I'm trying to grow it in our, I'm going to try this time to grow it in our back garden. And I'm just going to just toss the seeds in the garden beds that we have there. Because typically, majority of medicinal herbs, they're really weeds. So I'm just not going to do anything to the soil back there. And I'm just going to toss seeds in there and hope for some sort of success. Success with that. So we'll see how that goes. I had 2 extra cups and I didn't want to start anything else as of yet. So I'm just going to put this back into the container and call it a day. So I'm going to water these in using just like a, what do you call those things? I don't know what you call them, but you know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to water them a little bit since the soil is already moist. It is super hot out here. So I know the heat is going to help with the germination process. And that's it. So these are going to be the first things that we grow, the first things that get to go back in our garden. And I'm super excited for that. Once I get the garden under control again, I'm going to start doing my direct seed stuff, my onions, my beets, my carrots. I want to try, instead of seeds starting some lettuce, I want to try and just direct sow some lettuce. I have my pole beans that I have to start direct in the ground, my green beans. So there's a bunch of stuff that I want to start direct in our soil, but first I need to get the garden up and running. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and hopefully we'll see some progress with these little seedlings or progress with the garden. But other than that, I cannot wait. Our fall journey is beginning and it's full steam ahead from here. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.